Hey, how y'all doing? My day off, just sitting out here at the pool, relaxing. Let me tell you this, we got a great video for you today, coming live and direct from Conroe, Texas, as we hang out with Mr. Lincoln Swanzy here in just a few minutes, okay? But before we get into that video, I kindly want to remind you and say thank you to you, Texas, for getting me into the top 5 broadcast personality of the year. It could be true, it could be me, it could be you at Billy Bob's. You got now through the 15th of November. You can vote right here. I like this tone a little bit better, don't you? You can vote right here at the link. I'm gonna get back to swimming. Y'all watch the video with old Lincoln Swanzy here from the table at Madeley in Conroe. By the way, thanks Frank for setting me up with this interview. At the end of the video, I'll put some kick-ass shows that you can go see if you're in the Conroe area. At the table. Peace.
How was it growing up in Fort Worth?
It was cool, nothing crazy. Grew up in Keller, just like a little small, but I mean, yeah, I love Fort Worth. It's home base for everyone in my band and tour manager too, and there's a lot of great connections there. A lot of good musicians coming out of Fort Worth these days.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's like such a great spot for country music in Texas. Were you always into country music? Did your family raise you on country music?
Yeah, we listened to the Ranch just about any time my dad was driving.
Nice.
So it's cool to like.
The Ranch in Fort Worth.
Yeah, that's the only radio station I cared about being played on, and I'm finally getting played on it every now and then.
Man, that's so awesome, dude! Congratulations
super cool.
for that.
Thank you very much.
Tell me about being at Keller High School. Did you play sports?
No, I was.
You look like a guy that might be an arm wrestling champion.
Dude, no, I have no upper body strength, actually. Yeah, I didn't do much in high school. I was the kid that, like, wrote songs but, like, didn't tell nobody.
So you were playing music. Now, I know something that might surprise you, but I know that you practice in your dad's shop, right?
We did for a good while. Now we actually rehearse at the studio that I record at. It's called the Rock Mill. It's actually in Keller.
Okay.
It's like a local town, like School of Rock. You know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, they teach lessons there, and that's like what they do business for. And they have like a small studio, which I recorded almost everything that I have out right now was recorded at that studio, and then they have like a big rehearsal space that we use.
The new single is Something Worse?
Yes.
Is that one you did there?
It is.
Tell me about that song.
So being in Fort Worth, I tried and hit up like a lot of open mics and stuff, and Magnolia Motor Lounge was putting on like a songwriter night, open mic, but you can only play your originals. And like they started doing like monthly competitions. And I want to be known as a songwriter. You know, that's something that I take a lot of pride in. I'm very hard on myself for my writing. And I was kind of just had writer's block, couldn't come up with anything halfway decent, and signed up for one of the local monthly songwriter competitions. And about 3 days before the competition, I was like, I gotta have something new, something better. And then ended up writing that song after a night of trade school. So came up with that song, worked on it over the weekend, and then played it on a Monday, and people liked it. I almost got 3rd place with that song.
Nice.
Yeah. Wonder what the hell could have went wrong this time. Did the stars fall out of place or out of line? Did the ocean dry up? Did all the creatures die? Did they die? When I told you I loved you, you didn't buy it. You lost your control, Lord knows you just can't hide it. Did the rain start falling? Did the sun stop rising? Does it rise? Does it rise? made up yours and I made up mine. Beat that horse till the day it died. Gave up something so good for something worse. Well, I lost my faith, but I found my ways. Realized that I've made mistakes and I'll never get a chance to take those back. You're the best thing that I never had. What I would give to be back by your side, and to smell the scent of your body next to mine. Since the day you left, a part of me has died. Since the day you left, a part of me has died. Well, you made up yours and I made up mine. Beat that horse till the day it died. Gave up something so good for something worse. Well, I lost my faith, but I found my ways. Realized that I've made mistakes and I'll never get a chance to take those back. You're the best thing that I never had. Made up yours and I made up mine. Beat that horse till the day it died. Give up everything we had for something worse. Yeah, I lost my faith, but I found my ways. Realized that I made mistakes and I'll never get the chance to take you back. But if I could, I would. Oh, I'd get you back. Thank you.
I love that, man. You guys should go stream it. It's called Something Worse. Again, it's wherever you listen to music. The latest single, that came out, what, May or something?
May 30th.
Are you currently releasing singles, or is there going to be a bigger package, an EP or an album? What's going on?
Yeah, so the goal is to put out an album next year, and we're slowly recording that and also writing them at the same time.
Right there in Keller?
Yes. So Something Worse will be on the album, and then we have another song that we play in our set that is going to get recorded pretty soon and put out later this year. Possibly another single this year or early next year, and then we'll just put out the full project probably. Well, I know it's been a while since the last saw you smile. You're looking real good like you always do. Seems like you're doing well, as far as I can tell. You said I broke your heart when you were crying in the car, calling me a liar, set your world on fire. Wish I would have learned, maybe it wouldn't hurt. Now you're getting dressed up and love going out. I'm looking for a reason not to cry about. Guess I'm the one to blame. You can leave it up to me to sit here and soak in my own misery. What started off strong is going too far. You're falling in love, it's tearing me apart. Tearing me apart. Well, I tried my best, I'm sure you guessed I moved on too, but that ain't the truth. I'm stuck in my thoughts, got a lot going on inside. And baby, you cross lines to cut me right. My heart's bleeding out for too long now. I'm getting pissed off, can't right all the wrongs this time. Now you're getting dressed up and love going out. I'm looking for a reason not to cry about. Guess I'm the one to blame. You can leave it up to me to sit here and soak in my own misery. What started off strong is going too far. You're falling in love, it's tearing me apart. Now you're getting dressed up and love going out. I'm looking for a reason not to cry about. Guess I'm the one to blame. You can leave it up to me to sit here and soak in my own misery. What started off strong is going too far. You're falling in love, it's tearing me apart. Tearing me apart. Billy Bob's was like the dream show. Sold out at Billy Bob's. I didn't realize how small of a bar that was, but as I've gotten more into the music business and playing more, I realized like that's actually pretty doable. Playing Billy Bob's at least, selling out's a different story.
It's definitely doable.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, such a notch. For me, you know, I was having this conversation, we talked a little bit about it earlier, but it's like, man, there's so many, there's only so many places, you know, on the Texas Mount Rushmore of venues, and Billy Bob's is probably the biggest one.
Oh yeah.
And I want to also talk to you about being an artist from Texas. You know, Frank and I were discussing the Texas music landscape earlier, and it seems like we're coming into yet another new generation of artists right now in 2025. And you know, you're kind of in the swing of that. What does it mean to you to be an artist from Texas, from Fort Worth, that's a part of this right now?
I mean, it's just really special, especially like the Fort Worth scene, because there's just so much, like so many different styles coming from Fort Worth. You got more traditional country, you got some guys that are a little bit more rock heavy, and then you got guys like me that I don't even know what you'd categorize it. I just say we play Texas country because it's kind of just, it's not like super traditional. It's not super rocky, but you know, it's influenced by a lot of red dirt and Texas country artists like Pat Green, Wade Bowen, Randy Rogers, and stuff that people played in Fort Worth at Billy Bob's and stuff like that. You mentioned,
I don't mean to cut you off, but I had this thought earlier and I wanted to go back to it. I wanted to make sure to ask you about it. You said you pride yourself on being a songwriter. There's been so many great storytellers in Texas. Who's one or two that you know you are so thankful for?
Man, that's a long list, probably. I mean, Randy Rogers is probably the king of Texas country. I feel like it's a fair statement.
Yeah, 100%.
And then you know, like him and Wade Bowen just go hand in hand. Like they're both incredible storytellers and songwriters, and I mean, there's too many to count.
Yeah.
Honestly.